gold.
Nonsense.
The Golden God!
And he dragged you two into this nonsense?
I volunteered.
And her gold is not in her. She's a diamond under her. Wanna lay it down. I'll try my best.
We just played another gig the other night. There was comedy going on.
Oh yeah, where at?
We were in Chicago.
In Chicago.
Chicago, hell yeah.
And it was weird because we had to load out past people doing the comedy show.
Yeah.
And they were fucking bombing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So it was really awkward. I'm like, I really don't want to trip and like make something actually funny happen right now, like where I'm carrying this guitar out or whatever.
Oh, dude, they were wishing for that. It's like, oh, these
I know.
suckers.
They like just fall, trip.
Better trip.
Make fun of him, just loser.
Yeah, that would have been the easiest laugh that we've gotten.
Look at this guy.
All right, Dave, we recording?
Walk
Musician.
much?
Yeah, right.
Walk much?
All right. Are we we're recording on everything? We're recording on everything? Are we recording on everything, Dave?
Yes, we are recording, my man.
On everything. Okay. Charlie, I think it's on you this week, isn't it?
This is another edition of the world's greatest podcast. I am your host, Charlie Reifenberger. This is my co-host.
I'm Mr. John Andrew Miller.
And this is Golden Nonsense.
Golden Nonsense.
Today we got a real special treat for you guys. We have a band joining us all the way from New Jersey.
Hell yeah.
Guys, it's Bobby Moynihan.
Yes. Thank you.
I got that wrong, didn't I?
Yeah.
Bobby Mahoney.
That's close. That's
Damn
fine. I'll
it.
take that.
Mahoney.
This is a comedy podcast.
I was gonna make that joke later in the show, and then I accidentally did it on
We
the
have
intro.
I'm glad you
Bobby
led with
Moynihan
it.
is the dude from SNL.
SNL.
Oh,
yeah.
word.
I was gonna ask you if you ever get called
We
Bobby
got
Moynihan.
Bobby Mahoney of the Bobby Mahoney band.
Bobby Mahoney
Yeah.
and John. Bobby and John.
What's your last name, John?
John Chang Soon.
John Shang Soon. Hell yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Dude, you're a motherfucking villain, dude. I love that shit.
I've been saying that's how I introduce him to people.
a
This
villain.
is John. He's a villain.
How are you a nice guy generally? Do you play with Shang Tsung in Mortal Kombat? Like, what's the deal here?
Am I a nice guy? I feel like I can't answer that myself. Am I a nice guy?
John's a very nice guy. Well,
There you go. The
because he's
reviews
sitting
are
here.
in.
He's sitting here. I can curse on. This is a comedy podcast.
Yeah.
He's a
Absolutely.
piece of shit. Fuck John.
You can say
But,
you can say everything on this podcast.
That's good. Oh, good.
Yeah,
Cunt.
yeah.
Anything that's on your heart, just let it go.
Good. But yeah, John is terrible.
You
but
can go
no,
anti-black.
if he wasn't
you can go
sitting here though.
anti-Semitic, you can go whatever you want to do.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
Yeah,
That's good.
Anything you want to do.
Thanks for letting
We
me.
got a
Are we
button.
at the wrong podcast?
We got a button. If you say anything offensive, you just hit the button that lets everybody know that you're kidding. That's
Nope.
that
kidding.
It was
sound.
a joke.
It's a fucking joke.
Good. Okay, good.
All
That's good to know that that's there.
right. So how long y'all been a unit? Because you know what? I remember when we first met John downstairs 30 minutes ago.
Yes, long time ago.
Yes. You said you play bass, right?
I do. I do
And
play bass.
y'all been a unit. How long?
So I've been with him. In January, it's going to be 7 years, I think.
Nice.
Or 8.
Been
Something
That's
like
a good
yeah.
run.
It's been a while. 2018, I think, is when you started,
Yeah,
right?
but he's been doing this before me forever.
Yeah, literally forever.
So you're named band.
You are eternal.
Yeah. So Bobby Mahoney.
Yeah.
We started as a band just called Seventh Son when I was in high school.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Like 2012.
Which
How
was
old are y'all?
Oh, I'm 29.
And I'm 31.
Okay, yeah, we're
cool.
peers. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
32.
Yeah, it's
33.
right there. Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So actually,
right
so-
at that age where all our knees start hurting, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, dude.
yeah, my back.
I was
hurts.
walking up the stairs to get up here. I was like, oh, my knee.
Yeah.
Ah. So, where in Jersey?
Central. So like
Okay.
near New Brunswick, Rutgers University is like our backyard. But we hang out in Asbury Park. That's kind of like our band. You're from Neptune.
Yeah.
But we
Neptune, New Jersey.
Neptune, New Jersey. Yeah.
We got
So these
Neptune
are
over here.
So these are like small towns. Like what's the population size?
That's where the god of the sea comes out, and
Oh yeah, in
Exactly.
fucking New
he's
Jersey.
he's actually the mayor of that town.
Yeah.
Neptune.
He lives there.
Neptune Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's the general population on your
Asbury's pretty big.
Yeah.
Right? Asbury's like, I mean, home of Bruce Springsteen, right?
Yeah.
That's its claim to fame.
Yeah, it's a big shore town, but it's got a lot of history there for music and arts and things like that.
Okay.
That's cool.
So similar to Memphis in that kind of regard.
In a way, yeah, definitely.
Okay,
It's a
for sure.
very cool spot, and like a lot of great music comes from there as well.
So we have Bruce Springsteen and the Bobby Mahoney band.
That's it, and it's the only two.
Mahoney.
That's all you got.
Only
That's
two.
it. I haven't heard anybody else.
No, there's so you can throw a rock in Asbury Park and hit an amazing artist. Like
Oh,
seriously,
it's
there's
like
so
that.
many.
So it's like a cultural hub for the state. or-
Definitely, I would say so. Right?
For sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
Asbury for sure.
How's the comedy scene up there?
Comedy's good. I feel when I think of comedy, I think more North Jersey.
Yeah.
I feel like close to New York, obviously. Is
Obviously.
huge. I'm friends with a lot of like North Jersey comedians, and there's now all my South Jersey comedians are going, "Hey, fuck you."
Whoa, whoa, you left us out.
But no, Central Jersey got some really great comedians too, like Ian Woolston and Kate Lawler, or some that come to mind. Definitely,
Hell
Ian
yeah.
and Kate, shout out.
Yeah.
Shout
out.
out. Hell yeah.
my favorite local comedians. Yeah.
So y'all been rocking together.
Subscribe or submit to the Good Vibes Comedy Festival. We'd love to have you down here in Memphis.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
definitely.
yes. Good Vibes Comedy.
But you gotta be funny,
2025. You can't suck.
But if Bobby's saying he likes you,
They're
I'm
pretty
sure you're
funny.
funny.
No,
Yeah.
Bobby, he's just a good judge of character. He probably doesn't know comedy at all, do you?
No, zero. No, they're not funny at all. There's the nice people.
Nice people.
That's what you want at a comedy
there
festival.
are good people who suck at comedy.
so
I,
how do-
I will say that.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. So when you ask somebody to join a band, like I'm a big, I don't know if y'all like anime at all, but I'm a big One Piece guy, right?
Okay.
And you know what I'm saying? So you want someone to join your gang, someone to join your pirate ship, right? You're like, all right, dude, I'm pretty good at singing. I want you to be my bassist. Like, how do you get that? How do you get there? Did you already hear about him before and shark him from somebody else?
Well, what happened, honestly, at that point, we've had many bass players over the years,
Right.
and, for better or worse. But we would put out an ad on the Facebook.com.
Oh, wow.
And
The Facebook.
On the Facebook.
And John actually had run sound for us at a venue in Asbury Park
Okay.
before, so he had seen us and knew about us.
All right.
And he saw my ad, and
I was
he
like, oh, this band needs a bassist bad.
yeah, they need help.
Their sound was lacking that much. You knew
I was
it.
like, oh my God, no.
So he saw my ad or looking for bass players,
this
and he
this
answered
band
me.
is missing one piece.
So your
And it's
band,
me.
So your band was doing so well that you could put out ads to find new.
Well's a relative term, but I would say had been doing it enough to be like, hey, I mean, I have Facebook people that are networking, all that stuff,
Yeah,
and be looking
yeah.
for people,
Yeah,
so
hell
I
yeah.
kind of threw it out there, and that's how I also found Andrew, our guitar player, who's been with me for 9 years.
Wow. dude.
And so John's been with us 7 or 8. Andrew's been with 9, and then James, our drummer, has been with me for like 10.
Wow.
So I'm a very lucky guy.
Dude, you got the motherfucking Power Rangers of. Cause
I really do.
In Memphis, look, Dave is jealous because he's a music dude and he wants a band that goes that long, right?
It's really hard.
like it's super hard, man.
It's
It's
the
indicative.
worst,
It's
hardest
indicative of
thing.
your leadership. You need to ask him some advice, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Try to
You got a leader of men right here.
yeah.
Let
dude.
them have the
no,
bed.
I'm not shitting on
Young
Dave.
Springs.
I'm not
Young
shitting on
Springsteen.
Dave. He's off camera right now. I'm not shitting on Dave. I love him. He's my soul brother for life. But he's like an
He's a
amazing.
good man.
He's an amazing
Yeah.
singer,
And a
but he just
talented musician.
can't keep a band, bro.
It's really tough, honestly.
I'm sorry.
It's
So,
hard.
So real quick, the folks at home, what's like a single they can go look up on from
On
you guys?
Spotify, yeah.
Recent hit.
Probably
song.
Another Deadbeat Summer.
Another Deadbeat Summer.
Summer.
You mind if we
Yeah.
splice it in right here?
Yeah, right here.
We're gonna do right.
Yeah.
Just one night and good night to the senoritas and good night to the non-believers and here's to another deadbeat summer. And good night to the setting stoners and the fake-ass wannabe indie rockers and here's to another wasted night. And get me out of here with the cigarettes and the warm beer. And get me out of here, they're coming again every year. And get me out of here with the cigarettes and the warm beer. Get me
Another Deadbeat
Wow.
Summer.
Thank you.
Welcome,
Thank you so
guys.
much.
That-
Wow.
I like that. I like
Oh,
that.
good. Yeah.
So to
I
me,
never-
that's just old-fashioned rock music. That's just good old rock music.
Actually,
You're right. You're right.
I can tell from the bass riffs and in your voice, bro, that y'all are melded so well together.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know it.
Yeah,
the
it's
chemistry,
amazing.
the chemistry's amazing, but it's not too soft. It's not too hard. It's just right. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
I like it.
I love this review right now.
Yeah,
think
it's
very authentic.
very accurate.
Yeah.
Have y'all ever had a perfect sandwich? Wow.
Yes.
What an amazing medley of different parts that didn't
The
know need-
flavors.
Wow.
Interlocking.
Wow, dude.
Deadbeat Summer.
You are the meat.
Guys,
to
go to the
cheese.
go to the Bandcamp, buy the album,
Yes.
all that.
Definitely, please.
all that shit.
You got
Follow him
merch?
on Instagram.
Yeah, we got merch. We got it here with us or online at BobbyMahoneyMusic.com.
Awesome.
Okay, Bobby, this part of the podcast is sponsored by the BobbyMahoneyMusic.com
Yeah.
merch page. Okay, type in
yeah.
Golden Nonsense for a 0% discount.
Yeah.
and you will
Shirt.
get your shit straight
They
to
got-
your door.
they got G-strings.
in 2 to 4 weeks.
We're gonna charge you more, actually.
Yeah,
They got,
yeah, with a 30% uptick in price.
Yeah.
right.
They
The
got-
Golden Nonsense Vig. We're getting a split of that 10% for us.
Yeah, they're wetting their beak.
There you go. Look, we're not ashamed. We're capitalists. Here at Golden Nonsense,
Use
we got
promo code nonsense for 25% off on the Bobby Mahoney do-rags.
That's right.
Yo, what's up with there's no black guys in your band? What's up with that?
You know, John's as close as we got. You know,
Now's the part where you play that sound.
yeah.
Whoa, No,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
He's
A
colored.
joke.
You're colored. You're colored. You're
I
like
am.
you're like brown Asian.
I'm brown, yeah.
Well, there's some-
what kind of Asian are
I'm
you?
Guyanese.
You're Guyanese.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
Wow.
Caribbean.
I am.
Rastafari, dude. I'm Jamaican.
Oh, there you
Y'all know
go.
my cousin that was supposed to be on the podcast, be on there next week. He's half Guyanese.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Dude, we're everywhere.
Dude, you like where the roti at? You know where it's at?
Oh, I don't know. Not around here.
I know you can't
I haven't
find
been
it.
finding any.
You can't find it.
No,
If
not at
you're-
the Love's gas station that we
No,
went to. No.
if you wait 24 hours, my guy owns a Jamaican food truck. He got some really good, authentic Caribbean shit.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but he's not. I don't think he's open. What time is it? You might be able to catch him. He closes at 9.
We'll be here tomorrow morning, too.
Oh,
How
yeah.
early does he open?
Oh, he's Jamaican, bro. 1 o'clock in 1 p.m. He's like, we're open for breakfast. 1 p.m. What are you doing?
Brunch.
Hey, that's
stuff.
breakfast.
Yeah, the food's good though. I swear to God. He got ackee and everything.
Dude, I love
Oh,
Caribbean
yeah.
food, dude. I was
Man,
just down in
this guy
St.
knows.
Lucia, and I haven't shut the fuck up about it. And since I went,
The best.
is
No,
some
Charlie,
amazing
he's
food down there.
petitioning to go and take.
I want to be the king of St. Lucia.
Yeah, he wants to do.
I'm
Feels
auditioning.
a little white saviory, but that's okay.
I know.
It wasn't even white savior. The guy, they have a white guy right now. He's gonna do a jihad takeover. It's really fucked up.
Yeah,
But he
it's
says-
not fucked up.
He's gonna use me as a
It's gonna be
proxy.
cool.
He's like, here's
I
a
am
black,
going to use John,
he's a black guy, and then he's gonna
Be like-
swoop in.
who is a Caribbean
Oh,
heritage
bait and switch.
black
exactly,
guy.
exactly.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
good old R&D, repackage and distribute.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? We all know about that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Put
let me
that
ask, let
fucking
me ask
jerk
y'all this.
chicken something
I've lived so I've done comedy for 11 years. You've done it with
10 years.
10, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like you've seen a lot of guys that are good and quit, right? How many bodies, dead bodies are you standing on?
Several.
Several, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
and are some of them your enemies or no?
Oh, yeah, mortal.
Hell yeah, fuck those guys.
But I mean, in terms, we've had like 10 different bass players over the years. As a, I used to, before J.K. Rowling was how she is now.
J.K. Rowling?
But I used to say like it's our defense against the dark arts position. Every year it's a fucking different bass player.
Different bass player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're trying to even. They're evil, half of them too. It's
How
crazy.
do they turn against you? You got any crazy stories about that?
No, honestly, no. I'm honestly friends with most of them still, and
Okay.
like they've all been pretty good for the
They
most
just
part.
abandoned
Like,
you. They had life happen.
There's just a
Yeah,
certain
life
amount of
happened.
turnover.
Or like, yeah, and then it's a big commitment, like we were talking about. Like it's a huge commitment
Yeah,
to be like,
yeah.
hey, can you come out for 10 days and go to Memphis on a Tuesday?
Right,
Like
right,
it's
right.
weird, and like not everyone's for it. So and like also there's other people sometimes don't put as much effort into
Sure.
stuff. And again, not
Yeah.
I would say it to them. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you didn't try.
No, that's real. That's real.
Yeah.
It's not the fucking fame and fortune ain't for everybody, big dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, it's long and
tough
long and
work.
hard. Look, my homie in high school, he was like a big like Midwest hip hop fan. You know,
Yeah.
what's it called? Peanut Butter Wolf and Stone's Throw Records. You
Never
know,
heard of Peanut Butter
No, I don't know
Wolf.
what those are.
Okay, well they're like
cool, though.
yeah, they're like Midwest like hip hop royalty, right? And got a lot of new faces in here.
Yeah, I don't know that guy.
No, not at all.
I hope he's
neither.
performing.
Yeah,
I hope he sucks and it's funny to
how,
watch him.
how bad he sucks. He came up here super confident.
Or really good. If he's just in the middle, that's the worst. You don't want
Yeah,
somebody who's
yeah.
like he's all
Yeah,
right.
what was I talking about?
That's
We
the
need a
worst.
story.
Somebody who's like painfully terrible or
amazing.
really really funny.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what you want.
What the fuck was I talking about, bro?
Midwest hip hop.
Yeah.
Peanut Butter Wolf.
Yes,
Yeah.
but okay. Anyway, there's a
Shout out to Peanut Butter
you know-
Wolf. This episode was brought to you by
No,
peanutbutterwolf.com.
Yeah, they're-
Also,
they're probably
25% off on the do-rags. Promo code nonsense.
I think Peanut Butter Wolf is a white guy again, just like Bobby.
He sells.
Mahoney.
Yeah.
He still sells do-rags on his website.
They're white hair technology crafted.
That's right.
Yeah,
I need that. I actually need that.
You put that shit on your head, you come out looking like Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
Is that good white guy hair? I don't know what good white guy hair is.
Justin Bieber's had a lot of
Whatever
different
I have.
hairstyles.
Yeah, thank you, John.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's good white guy hair.
It's,
Okay,
it's pretty good.
That's more of
Alright.
an Ed Sheeran, in my opinion.
It's okay. I'll take
Yeah.
it.
But
Whatever.
that goes over, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually like
it.
Ed Sheeran's music.
But
I do
anyway,
too, actually.
but fucking anyway. But my whole point to bringing that bullshit up was on that label was Atmosphere, Slug and Ant. Y'all know who that is?
Of course, yeah, I like Atmosphere.
Okay, so Atmosphere was a great hip hop group. And
Minnesota,
Cool.
right? And
Yeah.
there's a fucking, I think Ant or who no Slug stayed on, but anyway, the album before they blow up, right? His wife gives an ultimatum. It's like either quit this rap shit or you quit your family, and he picks his family, obviously, right?
Yeah.
And literally the next album they blow up and they go, become Midwest hip hop royalty, right? Change their lives
That's
essentially.
awesome.
And so it's like, damn, you never know what corner you're going to turn. You know what I'm saying? Like,
true.
Yeah, it's very true.
and so clearly everybody on your team is like, next year we're gonna hit it, guys.
They seem to think that, and it's been a really good year, honestly. So I kind of
Good.
get that vibe right now. We put out a record called "The Other Deadbeat Summer" was the name of the record.
Okay.
and we
Another Deadbeat Summer.
we dropped it with Little Steven Van Zant's label, Wicked Cool Records. Which, if you don't know Little Steven, he's in Bruce Springsteen's band.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's also on The Sopranos.
All right.
And he has a record label called Wicked Cool Records. So that's what we've been working with them this year. It's been really great.
Yeah.
And,
Is it your first time being on this record? I mean,
yeah,
label? Okay.
yeah. This is like the first release we've done with them.
Sweet.
And it's been really
That's
cool
very
working
cool.
with them. Yeah. And
How'd you close the gap to meet these people?
that was we've been working our ass off for like 10 years,
Yeah.
and then a friend of ours.
I'm sure a lot of local
was-
people are somewhat connected.
Yeah, well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
It's they're from when
A lot
they're
of who
from
you know.
here. But a friend of ours was working for the label at the time. She's not there anymore, but she literally apparently cornered Little Steven in his own house. It was like, you need to listen to this shit.
Hell yeah.
And after enough cajoling or listen to it, they dug it, and So
Nice.
now we're here in Memphis on a Tuesday.
That's awesome, man.
Swagger.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna when we're done with the show, bro, I'm gonna play half your album before the show
For the
starts.
rest of the
rest of the remainder.
pre-show.
That'll
Oh,
warm
yeah.
up everybody
So-
for the comedy.
Hell
That's
yeah,
good.
dude. Like whatever you got, I'm sure people will love it, man.
So where
Thank
else?
you.
Where else have y'all been on this particular trip?
We started in New York, Pennsylvania, and then we were in Cleveland and
Then
Chicago.
Detroit.
Yeah, and then
Detroit.
Yeah.
in St. Louis last night.
Nice.
right.
Now we're
4 hours
Memphis, so
away,
this
4
is
hours
date
away.
6 in a row.
Wow.
Going to Nashville tomorrow.
Nice.
Yeah,
And then
Kentucky.
Lexington.
Yeah,
you guys are
Lexington,
going back up to Kentucky, and then you're going
Yeah.
back to back home.
and then
Basically
Columbus,
looping
and then
around.
Pittsburgh, and then home.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Hell yes, that's
That's-
a mean run.
That's a hell of
Yeah.
a hell of
mean run.
a lap you're running there.
Who set it up? You got a manager, or you did it
So
yourself?
we had all ourselves. Our guitar player Andrew Saul was the one
Yeah.
who booked everything. Shout out to Andrew, who's downstairs setting up our shit right now.
Yeah,
yeah,
probably.
yeah.
He or stressing out about the fact that we're not downstairs setting up
I
our
mean,
shit.
he's stressing out no matter what.
No, he
Yeah.
he seems pretty. I don't want to say anal, but he seems pretty on top of it.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
he is.
No,
No,
you
he
can
is.
say anal.
You,
Yeah,
you can say that. That's
I
true,
walked
yeah.
in. He was like, "Who are you? What do you want? What's going on?"
Yeah, who-
Yeah, I was like, oh,
that's
okay.
his general vibe.
Okay,
you
for
know?
sure, for sure.
But we need him. I mean, he booked this whole entire
Yeah,
thing. He
seriously.
routed the
Yeah,
whole
yeah,
tour.
we-
He booked the hotels, everything.
Yeah, everybody. You need a guy like that.
Yeah.
He
Organized.
he did all that. I was playing some shows in Europe acoustic this summer, and I was just seeing the emails popping in. Like, he's doing all this work and getting all this shit done, and finding the bands, finding the venues, like John said, and
Hell yeah, man.
he's doing all the work. It's awesome, and he shreds on the guitar too.
He's a
he's a goofy motherfucker,
Yeah.
but he's awesome, and he's a badass.
He's cold. Hell yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you can't beat that.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
And James, our drummer, he's amazing too. And
Now he looks like a guy I don't want to fuck with.
no, you
He's
don't.
pretty tough.
James looks like a dude who would kick my ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, and no offense to you, but yes, absolutely.
I mean, Charlie's unassuming. He's doing his Clark Kent right now. You know
Yeah,
what
no,
I'm
I
saying?
believe it.
I'm
No,
a public intellectual, you guys.
Yeah, he put the glasses on and it was like, oh yeah, James would kick this guy's ass. Yeah, I took them off though. No, but James is also a teddy bear too. He's my brother.
Yeah.
Yo,
He's
you
awesome.
say that about a violent man.
I do.
Oh, he's a teddy bear.
That's true.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't use that word.
No,
for
that's a
non-violent
threat.
That's like the shit you say about like Dave Bautista.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a teddy bear.
nice guy.
But he's gentle on the inside.
Yeah, teddy bears are based off of grizzly bears.
Yeah, he'll rip you in half.
There's still a
but
bear.
he's just be cute while he does it.
Right. Fucking pose for the camera while he's mauling you.
Yeah, well, that's I jokes aside though, I definitely work to surround myself with really good people.
Oh, that's important.
Is he your enforcer if anything goes wrong?
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Okay, he seems like it.
yeah.
I'm
So-
not saying anything about you, John.
Yeah, no, John's intimidating though too.
I think John's an
Don't piss
intellectual.
John off.
Yeah.
I think we're on the same level right here.
Yeah.
We got a good
The glasses.
wavelength going
Right.
on.
Fucking fake prescription
Sorry.
glasses.
It's a
4
glasses
eyes.
You got
thing.
blue
yeah.
blue blockers. Fucking
Hey, don't blow up my spot, John.
No, his are legit. I'm pretty sure. I think right.
Yeah,
What
no,
if
You
Yeah.
can't see for real?
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This nigga blind.
He's useless in the fight. I can't fight. Where are my glasses? He's like Velma.
Yeah, exactly.
My
I'd be
glasses.
Velma in the fight.
I can't see anything without my glasses.
Is
Yeah.
that Guyanese people are niggas, right? Yeah.
No, they're Indian.
No, they're islanders.
No, it's a
No,
lot. It's, so
there's
so
an
guys,
Indian,
all right,
right?
a little history lesson.
No.
Oh, here we
No.
go.
Golden Nonsense loves history, bro. Drop it on us
Yeah.
right now.
Do it.
All right.
Guyana is like 60% Indian or something, right?
Something like that. So Guyana's like America in the way that it's a mixture of a lot of different
lot of
people
different-
from a lot
yeah.
of places.
Yeah.
You know, a
Hell
lot
yeah.
of
Are they trying to
immigrants
kill
from
half of
all
them,
kinds. So
too?
there's a lot of people from. They're trying to. Oh yeah. Who knows?
Hold on, wait.
I wasn't kidding.
Oh, never mind.
Not a joke. No, but yeah, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of West African people. There's a lot of Indian people. A lot of Chinese people.
Yeah.
But my mom's side immigrated from India. My dad's side immigrated from China.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay, cool.
I'm that
You're-
kind of blend.
You're
Yeah.
that kind of.
So I
he's
don't
like,
think I could say the N
He's
word.
like, no,
No.
I am
To
not.
answer your original
He's like, no,
question.
sir, I am not a nigga, and I love you for even thinking that about me. Thank you so much.
But I appreciate that you think I give off the energy.
Dude, you give
Yeah.
off nigga vibes, bro.
I-
If you said it, no one will bat an eye. Go ahead, say it right
I
now.
don't know about that.
We will bleep your heritage.
Hey.
He has,
Just so
Bobby
you,
Mahoney canceled.
yeah, he has the most drip out of anybody, though. That's for certain.
Oh, where you shopping that, bro?
Ooh,
Oh, you don't
the
wanna-
Goodwill.
You don't want to. You don't want to reveal your sources.
Yeah, I got the
his
Goodwill.
wife dresses him.
This
That's it.
nigga
know, yeah.
tripping.
This
that's
jacket
exactly
came
it.
from Goodwill.
Yeah.
That's all. Everything else I bought.
You
From
bought
a-
it from Goodwill. You didn't steal it from Goodwill, did you?
I mean, I bought it. Yeah.
Somebody bought
but,
it
you know,
sometime.
When you
Yeah.
buy it from a thrift shop, that's
There you
that's
go.
not. You didn't buy it. You thrifted it. You know, it's like
Yeah.
almost like you found it.
Yeah, you donated.
You know what I mean?
You donated money to
So
this place.
It's
that
almost
had
like somebody
this-
left it in your
Yeah.
car. You know,
Sure.
like oh, I just inherited this.
Yeah.
You know,
It's like, oh yeah, Goodwill is a place where people just like leave stuff for too long and then they put it for sale.
we were thinking about doing a thing. I like golfing. Do you guys play golf at all?
I have go. We
little-
talked about this yesterday.
a little
haven't we?
bit.
I've done Top Golf twice. Does
Top
that count?
golf.
Oh yeah,
No.
Charlie's a big golf head.
I mean, I like Top Golf, but it's not golf. What do you think? You guys think this would be funny if we made a YouTube video where
So-
we just had to we went to Goodwill and we just bought whatever clubs they had available at Goodwill. Just pick like the best
Uh-huh.
of what's there, and then
Right,
we go.
You're assigned. Essentially,
Yeah.
you're assigned
You get
one of
the stores
Goodwills
in the Memphis
town.
area
Yeah.
per person, and
Okay.
then whatever's in that Goodwill, you get the best clubs that you can get out of that Goodwill, and then you got to go play a.
Because look,
Around.
look, Charlie lives by
Okay.
I like-
the fucking nice college, right? I live in the hood. If I go to the Goodwill by my house, I'm getting a hockey stick and a baseball bat.
Yeah,
I was gonna
right?
say-
there's like a strategy to which Goodwill, you go.
right?
To.
If I go
Yeah,
to the
like-
one
I'll
out
let
in
you
the
pick.
burbs,
I'll let you pick anyone.
You-
Actually, you know what we should do? We should pick 4.
right, and then randomly,
And then like randomly select it somehow, flip for it, or like
I think
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
only funny if neither of you actually finds golf clubs, though. That's,
Right,
I think
right.
that's
If
the
you
thing.
actually just find a good set of golf clubs, then
That's
like
no
what's
fun.
what's the joke in that?
Yeah, I don't like that.
you show up with a football. You're like,
it's not going to be good golf clubs. It's going to be like wooden.
Like I want you with a
driver.
hockey stick and you with a croquet or something. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's gonna be my putter.
A
It's gonna be
hammer.
a croquet hammer.
a sledgehammer.
yo,
yeah.
what's that shit called? What's that? The flat thing for cricket? What's that called? Is it
Oh
is it
yeah,
a flat
like just
bat?
like the bat.
Is
Yeah,
it-
that. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck
Perfect.
something. But no one plays cricket out here.
Yeah.
No, but that
That'd be
that
cool
idea,
as
though.
fuck if
Yeah.
you found one of those.
Oh yeah, it's like what
St.
fucking,
Lucia, number 1
What
sport.
the fucking Memphis
Yeah.
weirdo?
The king needs
cricket.
to know these things.
Oh, dude, one day you're gonna be on Celebrity
I think I'm-
Foursquare, bro.
That's right.
Yeah, you're gonna be like, oh,
Is that not what this is? You
No,
lied
no.
to me downstairs. They told me this was Celebrity Foursquare.
Hey, look, if you believe that, I got a bridge to sell you, bro.
So I can jump off it.
The problem is that we're not celebrities.
you know,
though.
here,
Oh,
you know,
God damn it.
here at Golden Nonsense, we don't joke about suicide.
Local.
You better do it.
Oh.
Quick, play the sound.
It is day 6.
Play the thing. Play the thing. I was
Oh my
watching.
God, we're saved from
I was
the thought
watching
police.
all the new Rick and Mortys because I was behind by about a season and a half.
Okay.
I was halfway through season 6, and you know,
Oh, dude, the fucking the heist episode is hilarious.
it's good. That's a good one.
Yeah.
But there's some new ones that are good in the newer seasons.
I'm not caught up, to be honest.
I think I
but-
stopped after Pickle Rick. I got to catch up.
There's some pretty intense suicide episodes, and it's like it's a little bit like.
Oh yeah,
You know,
they're pushing the
it's-
envelope.
There's
Yeah.
there's some suicide heavy themes in a couple of the episodes, and you know, the episode ended and it just had like little things like call this number, you know.
Right.
It was like
I
very
feel like
like
that somehow makes it funny.
it was like
Hey, you know
I
what?
mean it was
We
just
should-
tasteful. You
Hey,
know what I
look,
mean?
hey, look, hey, look.
Like Adult Swim just nails it with everything. You
Hey,
know,
look,
like
this-
it's just they're
the
just
name
like
of this
by the
episode-
way,
the name of this
this,
episode is
and then it just
1-800
was-
Don't
and it was
Kill
gone.
Yourself.
You know, it
Yeah.
wasn't over the top.
Yeah.
It wasn't like
Yeah.
by the way, if you were feeling anything,
It wasn't Rick
no,
coming
no.
back to the camera
No,
like,
no,
hey,
no,
this
no.
episode was a lot.
It was just the show, and then hey, by the way, this number, just
Yeah,
in case, just in
Yeah.
case.
If you're
And that's
watching,
it.
if you're watching Rick and Morty and you're suicidal still, you really are suicidal because that show's pretty funny.
You're there.
Bro,
Yeah.
there's some heavy episodes like the one with Unity, the first Unity episode where you know that one where he's like it's like he's dating a hive mind. So
hive
it's like
mind, yeah.
Okay.
it's like an
Yeah.
alien that like inhabits the entire planet and like
think I
basically is
remember
like
this one.
controls everybody's mind.
That sounds vague.
And
could
and,
fuck
and
one
Rick's
person and it'd
Rick's in
be
love with
the
her
same girl,
Yeah,
yeah.
so he's basically having like an orgy, but all of them are Unity. So it's
Okay.
like you know.
I think I've
it's-
seen this one.
It's a bizarre version of monogamy in a sense. But yeah, but that episode when he breaks up with Unity,
Yeah,
that's dude. That episode
way
is
too much, bro.
rough,
Way
dude.
too
I remember
much.
watching that.
I
I
can
mean,
watch
like
it.
I like this
Wait,
show,
hey,
but
no,
this is
y'all-
painful.
Y'all married?
Yeah, we both
Not
not together though.
Not to,
No.
yeah,
It
not
doesn't
to each
go,
other.
it doesn't go well with bands usually.
Not there's
but
nothing
yeah.
wrong with that.
No, of course not. No, I don't know, I don't know how people
Some
from
of the
Memphis
best
feel about
music, you know, Fleetwood Mac, right?
Yeah.
That's right. When we
Have
get
you
mad at
heard,
each other, we write
you've heard
good
of
songs.
Queen, right?
Yeah. I'm not sure they were all fucking.
No,
I
no,
don't
think so.
I don't know. I don't know actually.
But we've heard of
That
them.
would change though. That would change the dynamic.
that came
Fleetwood
out-
Mac famously was like they were banging each other.
I thought it was a
Yeah.
Christian band.
No,
No.
Well,
Fleetwood Mac? You talking about
Yeah.
like the chain?
The chain,
Yeah.
yeah.
Fleetwood
yeah,
Mac
the
didn't.
chain.
He didn't know. John didn't know about Fleetwood Mac until very recently.
Yeah, the first year of our podcast, I showed up. I'm like episode 30. Like, yo, have you heard about this band?
yeah.
because
I
have
just
you heard
discovered
about
this brand new band.
They're
I
called
heard they were
Fleetwood Mac.
fucking.
I'm like, yeah, everybody knows
I
Fleetwood
was like,
Mac.
no, I
John.
never heard about it.
It's probably from the TikTok with the guy on the skateboard, right?
That's right.
No,
You're
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, dude.
That's
It wasn't,
exactly
it
what.
wasn't even that, dude. It was
That
I
dude
was-
rules.
Yeah.
I was riding with the homie on a trip, and he had the playlist is called White Nigga Music, and it had Blue Oyster Cult, Don't Fear the Reaper.
We
right?
just were listening to
We
that.
literally-
Right,
Yeah.
it's highway music, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
And then the chain played. And I was like, yo, what is
Yeah.
that? Play that black. And then I told him
Yeah.
to run it back like 3 times. And I was like, I gotta add this to the fucking thing.
Yeah.
You know, and then
What was the other one? It was Bob Seger.
We were just listening to him.
Oh, like a rock, bro.
Yeah.
Can't
Bro,
go on any of that shit.
bro, that
I
shit
was
is
like,
that's
Bob
hard.
Seger's good shit.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
hard.
I was DJing in the Vante. I tried to appease to my white bandmates. you
Okay,
know?
for sure, for sure, for sure.
He does. He does a great
Gotta keep
job.
him
We're
happy.
thankful.
He doesn't call it this. He doesn't call the playlist the same thing. But
No,
you
no.
know,
Right, no, I don't.
He's
As-
respectful.
As we
He doesn't- he's
established,
respectful.
I
Yeah,
don't
no,
say that.
he's respectful.
He goes
Yeah.
white N-word music.
Dude, I was
That's the name of my playlist. on
asterisks.
Spotify,
It's
yeah.
on the CD.
Yeah,
He
and
burned
asterisks.
it.
He says
Hey,
hokey.
hey,
Yeah.
dude. We got to follow each other on Instagram or whatever after this. And
Hell
I want
yeah.
you to send me a screenshot of your playlist,
Yeah,
white
yeah.
N-word music.
All right, I got you.
If you
I
do
got
that,
you.
bro, I'll cross post it, and it'll be
It would
chef's
slap,
kiss.
honestly.
Right,
I had-
that's a super meta joke that only Golden Nonsense listeners would know.
I had never been to the state of California until 2 months ago,
Okay.
and I went out to L.A. and I was driving around in L.A. and I put on Bob Seger's Hollywood Nights. And I
Yeah.
was just like ripping down Sunset
highway?
Boulevard
Yeah,
in this
In
this-
traffic.
This shitty old
Yeah.
this shitty old Honda Civic I rented. I rented an '86 Civic
On tour?
From who?
on Turo. Have you heard of
Turo.
Turo?
How
Oh,
do they even
okay.
do that? Holy shit.
Oh yeah, dude. As
This
long as
thing
it
was
runs,
a piece of shit.
as long as it runs, $13 a day. Oh, word.
It was
Yeah.
so cool though. I felt
That's
so cool
awesome.
driving. It was a stick shift, and it was
Wow.
and I got in the car and I had my wife with me,
Yeah.
and she was like, I cannot believe you rented this piece of shit car. This is so stupid. And the guy's like texting me. He's like, all right, it's a carburetor, so you got to pump the gas before it'll start.
Holy shit.
You're like, what?
He's giving you tricks.
It
You gotta call
pretty
her-
much
Wow.
started right up.
You got to call her Susie when they start stalling out. Come on, Susie, you got it. And then the car knows you're talking
You gotta
to
rub
the,
the dashboard.
Yeah.
Nice.
Driving down Sunset Boulevard,
Right.
listening to Hollywood Nights by Bob Seger,
Come on, bitch, you got it.
and that
Yeah.
piece of shit.
It's on E, but it's actually
it was
full.
an experience.
Yeah, the fucking gas tank don't fucking work.
There's no tachometer in it.
Oh.
There's a
Nice.
speedometer. There's no RPMs. So
you
it's
just
a,
gotta guess.
It's a stick shift, and you have no idea what RPM you're
You
on.
just gotta wait until it
Gotta
starts.
feel it.
You just
You
wait-
gotta
Yeah.
feel
You
it.
gotta
Yeah.
wait till
Yeah.
this shit starts humming.
You gotta
You're
just
like,
hear it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Think I'm
exactly.
at the top of the range here.
It's going.
Shift up to third gear.
That's fucking crazy.
Isn't that weird?
It's amazing. That does sound like the ideal way to experience LA for the first time, though.
I thought it was a pretty good way.
Stick shift is not an ideal way to experience any city.
I agree.
Anytime.
I
I wouldn't do it. No, fuck no.
I'm dog shit at driving stick shift, to be honest.
I couldn't do it.
I
No.
get that a lot of people like it, but it's just like we have better technology now. Like,
Yeah, I'm like, no, thank you.
Well, first of all, the automatic engine or transmission is magic,
It is magic, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because I understand a standard engine, right? You shift the gear, blah blah blah, bigger one, blah 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 blah, right? Automatic is just like you put air in a tube and then liquid and then pressure and
Yeah.
then now it knows speed and then
Centripetal force.
see. Fucking
Yeah.
gay, bro. Shut
There
up.
you go.
Like, I don't know what it is.
James is the car guy, the drummer.
It
We don't
doesn't-
do
it
that.
doesn't
You
make
got the wrong
sense to
guys
me.
here.
No, Charlie's the car guy.
I am a car guy, but
Yeah.
I mean, I can't
am not.
really explain it to you guys. I don't know how a fucking
And
automatic
you're-
engine
and-
works.
And you're an engineer.
I'm an engineer.
Wow, you are a nerd. That's awesome.
No, certified
An intellectual.
Yeah, right.
I'm
That's
a
the word.
public intellectual.
Right, that was
He's
the
a
term.
fucking
I'm sorry.
he's a fucking libertarian, bro.
I am a libertarian.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I'm
Char-
a public.
Charlie
All right.
met-
On that note,
Yeah,
Charlie-
goodbye. We're done.
Charlie-
Yeah.
Charlie met the guy.
This is fun. While it lasted.
He met the libertarian guy, shook his hand, and was like, "Can I suck your dick?" And the guy was like, "As a good libertarian, I'm gonna say no."
The candidate for president, Chase Oliver.
Yes,
Public gay intellectual, Chase Oliver.
that one. Yes.
I got to be honest. This is literally the first time I'm hearing this name.
yeah, same.
That was the candidate for the Libertarian Party.
That's
Yeah.
really funny.
Yeah. He didn't make it.
He's a gay man.
Oh, that's cool.
Needless to say, he didn't make it.
That's why I made that dick sucking joke, but y'all didn't get that either. So.
No,
He's
that's-
also
yeah.
from Atlanta. He's from Gwinnett County, the same where I'm from. So
Okay.
I was
Yeah,
like,
we didn't
"Yeah,
introduce
gay kid
ourselves."
from Gwinnett County.
That's cool.
I know. I get this guy.
Yeah, I'm here for that. That's funny.
Man,
But
dude, we're approaching mass volume. Where we at on
where
time?
are we at?
So-
I think we're
time?
probably like halfway. 30?
Killing this
Perfect.
shit.
Perfect.
Oh,
Guys,
we-
it's been a fantastic episode already.
Yeah, I mean, dude, we're having fun.
Have you guys ever been to LA?
Yeah, I went when
Yeah.
I was younger.
Yeah.
It's been a while though. But you were
Yeah,
here more
I,
recent.
I went en route to Hawaii for my honeymoon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yes, Hawaii.
Yeah.
Where your people are from? You could say you're Hawaiian. You could say anything.
I could say yeah.
You
I'm
can-
ambiguous.
He's actually been telling me he's
People won't know.
Hawaiian
You're
for
racially
years.
ambiguous,
Actually,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could say you're Zendaya.
That's got to be kind of neat.
Zendaya.
That's got to be useful. And also probably people are probably just like a little wary. It's just
People
like,
are weird, man. People think I'm a lot of things.
Yeah.
You know? I had this guy walk up to me one time.
Oh no, like wait, ¿qué pasa? I'm like,
Yeah,
oh, I'm
no,
not
I had
Mexican.
this. I had this white guy walk up to me one time. And he was like, "Hey, are you Caesar?" I was like, "No, I'm not Caesar." I'm thinking like he's probably looking for some other guy. He's like, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "Why would you ask me if I'm sure that my name is
if
not
I'm
Caesar?" And I was
sure
like,
if
"No,
I'm a
I'm
guy."
not." And then he was like, "Well, are you Spanish?" And I was like,
Yeah.
"Well, no." But what a weird follow-up question. Like, what are you hoping to get out of this interaction? Like,
Yes,
what if-
I'm Spanish.
like,
Oh,
what
you
if I
are
said,
Caesar.
yeah?
Oh no, man, no, maybe you know Caesar.
Right.
¿Te sabes Cesar? No, I don't know.
But that was the end of that interaction. I walked away from that.
Damn,
Where were you?
In the parking lot of my apartment complex.
In New Jersey?
in New
That's
Jersey.
amazing.
damn.
Gotta
Do
love
you got
it.
a lot of Caesars up there?
I
Is
wouldn't- I
that a
wouldn't know.
euphemism for Spanish people?
In this case, it was.
It's a lot of Caesars in here.
Yeah, little Caesars.
So it's your first time in Memphis?
First time in Memphis.
Not your first time? You've been here before?
We played here in 2017, I think.
At,
Okay.
at the old High Tone.
No, it was at Oh fuck! Andrew knows this shit
Is
better
it
than I do.
Growlers?
Growlers?
It was a.
The
I don't remember the name of
the
the-
Rail Garden.
No,
Hernando's Hideaway.
it was a small little
DKDC.
place. It was like a living room.
A living room.
DKDC.
I'll have to ask Andrew.
Oh, Molly Fontaine's.
Maybe that sounds vaguely familiar. That was the only one. I remember being dark wood, kind of. And it was like a living room. We literally slept in there overnight. Like they had us like crash at this place.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Went to the Memphis Drum Shop.
Was it a very nice place?
Yeah, actually, the venue I thought was pretty good. Actually,
It might be the Memphis Music Mansion. That was
That-
it was a thing. It was over there on East Parkway. These
that was
people
before
had,
your time. I'm trying to remember what it was. I have to ask Andrew.
Okay,
Andrew,
it's all
Just
good.
kidding.
It's all good.
Andrew's like remembers all the.
Yeah, he's
the
the band
dates.
historian.
The
Yeah, I don't remember anything.
Hell
I
yeah.
smoked too much pot,
We'll
but
have to ask him after this.
Hey, dude, I
Yeah.
smoked a blunt on the way over here, bro.
that's great.
Yeah.
That's what I had to do a fucking podcast instead of smoking pot right now, so it's fine.
Damn, bro. That's not even a fucking joke. I fucking
Yeah,
hate it here.
yeah.
Did you by any chance make it over to Sun's Studio while you were here?
We might do that
Trying to go-
tomorrow.
Yeah, trying to go
I,
tomorrow.
would-
yeah.
when I have like family or friends come in town, that's like my number one tourist thing
Yeah.
I recommend. I think it's pretty cool. Just
It's a little
being
cool.
in there. It just
a little
History. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not a big music guy. I was there literally with my ex-girlfriend. We were hanging out with other music dudes.
Yeah.
And it was the Blues World Championship or some shit.
Okay.
You know? And so we're in there with a whole bunch of old dudes.
yeah.
And
can't be the world championship.
it was some crazy thing, bro. Some
World
They're
champion.
just like going head to head. They're just like,
Oh no!
I think maybe a King of the
Just
Blues
shredding.
Guitar
Yeah.
Center, maybe.
No, it was something like that, right?
Yeah.
Because there was a competition. People
Yeah,
were like,
yeah.
"Oh, but I'm bummed I didn't make it to the next round."
Yeah.
Kind of deal. It was like 10 bands in there just hanging out, and
Well,
they're
that's cool.
using Sun Studios as an after-hour spot.
Oh, that's really
And
cool. That's cool.
I just happened to know a person that was.
I just like to picture it in an arena.
Yeah.
You know, they're
Yeah.
like they got like knee pads on their guitars.
Yeah.
I'm
It's like, looks like Dodgeball the movie, but they're doing guitars.
There's a whole bunch of old dudes, pot bellies,
yeah.
tape
So
on
Sun Studios. Studios?
Yeah.
Sun Studios.
Sun
yeah.
Studios,
Yeah,
yeah.
You recommend?
I mean, look, as a non-musician guy, right? It's cool just looking at the history. If
Yeah.
you just like raw
Yeah.
history of it, it's pretty cool. If you're any type of musically like enamored, then it would be super cool for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for me, it's just like, oh,
So we got to go then.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we'll have a good time.
I mean,
But
I don't know if it's true, but they tell you they're like rock music started here.
yeah.
I mean, that's what they say. They're like this is the
where-
amplifier. They got busted and they started like
this
Yeah.
is this
messing
is where
and using distortion on
yeah,
the guitars.
This is
and
where
like,
Elvis
yeah.
stole all the black music.
Yeah, well, that's
Sun
literally that's
Studios,
actually
right?
true.
This is
Yeah.
where. And
Yep.
then this is where the black guys came right after him to record that black music that he
Yeah.
then stole again.
Yeah.
Yep.
They were equal opportunity. Okay, they recorded everybody. No ulterior motives at all.
No, absolutely not.
That's true.
But I mean, I don't care. But
No, it's good. No, it's seriously though. It's good to be aware of that because, like,
Yeah.
as a white guy in rock and roll, it would be ridiculous not to be able to admit, or not admit, but to be aware of that history. It's super fucking important.
I think what's cool about it is if you do music, right, and you do a genre of music that is, because I feel like any person could do any kind of music.
Yeah, I agree.
That's retarded to say that it belongs to people, right?
Yeah.
But if you're a rock and roll guy, right?
Yeah.
Even now in contemporary America, people don't consider rock and roll a black art.
No, but it is 1,000%.
Of course,
Yeah.
right? Just like how I was talking to somebody the other day, like, oh yeah, jazz, and they said, oh yeah, like Dave Brubeck. And I was like, I love Dave Brubeck, but that's like the
Yeah.
that's like the king of white jazz. That's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
that's you're not even going into the old shit. So it's like,
That's like the reboot.
yeah,
That's like
yeah, no,
that's like,
seriously,
that's
yeah.
like that's like chapter 10 out of 10 chapters.
and all the, and
Yeah.
I'm there's the jazz all around the world that's amazing, you know.
Yeah.
And all I'm saying is that like it's weird to even say someone stole something because it's like.
We're
Yeah,
all
well,
piggybacking.
well,
Yeah, it's all
everybody's
inspiration.
standing on the shoulders of a bunch of
Somebody
giants.
else.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
But that's where the like,
and-
Elvis King of Rock and Roll thing bothers me because it's like, well, it's not. Again, obviously how popular he was, and he made that music popular for white people.
Yeah.
That's not exactly the case.
Right,
you know?
right, right.
Yeah,
I
And
would be more apt to call like Little Richard.
And it's
the King of Rock and
sure,
Roll.
yeah,
something
most
like that.
definitely. But you use the you use that term where it's like, well, who helped popularize the genre further than what it would have been if
Yeah.
it was, you know what I'm saying?
And that
Because-
is Elvis.
Yeah,
So that's
and so I mean, someone being commercially viable is also a metric that's important, right?
certainly.
Like, it's like in war, right? You can have 1 million men, or you can have 10,000 men with like amazing guns. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
It's like, what do you care for, quantity or quality?
It would be obviously we're all in agreement. So it would be nice if the credit was given where it should be due.
It's not
more
it's,
so.
no, but
That's the
but
point
it
of Sun
is-
Studio.
You know,
That's
but
why it's there.
Yeah,
but it is
exactly.
now.
Go check it out.
It is now, right? But people are like, oh, we don't
Yeah.
care. It's history, right?
Yeah.
But it's one of those like, give flowers while you can in the moment, but that's never the case. So
Yeah.
I'm just talking about it because it's kind of weird, kind of a
So so
Dichotomy.
you guys being
Definitely.
from the same town as Springsteen, obviously
Yeah.
you guys are fans, right?
Yeah, certainly.
Yeah.
You ever seen him
course.
before?
Have you?
Yeah, he's
yeah?
my grandfather. Not literally, but in
Oh.
terms of
If you said if it was like, I was like, bro, you're fucking
Oh
lying.
yeah.
no offense to anybody here, I would not be here right now if I was Bruce Springsteen's grandson. Absolutely
You wouldn't have
not.
to be cornering little Steven to
Yeah,
to
no,
listen
yeah.
to your
Exactly.
shit.
No, definitely not. But no, we do love him, and like I've gotten to jam with him a couple times. and
That's
I don't-
so cool.
I don't think he would know me if I
So
fell on him.
have you guys
but-
seen the documentary The Defiant Ones?
No.
Have you watched that?
Now,
So-
what's that about?
So
That's Dr. Dre.
No, it's Motley
Dr.
Crue.
Dre.
It's Motley Crue.
It's Jimmy Iovine.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
have seen that. Yeah.
Is so he's a record producer.
Right.
He started Interscope Records.
Right.
He's like responsible for NWA.
Yeah.
That's niggas with
But
attitude.
the
If you didn't know.
he literally got his.
Thank you. I know I had never heard of them before.
Okay. I'm sorry.
So but his start was just being in. He recorded Born to Run.
Yeah,
He was like
the
he was like
grunt.
the
just the
intern,
guy
wasn't he?
at the board
Yep.
sitting there for Born to Run. And
Wasn't he
just
like the intern or something?
he
at
was
that?
basically
Yeah.
the intern. Yeah, he was. I mean, he was
He was like sweeping or something.
Yeah,
and then
he
like
was
they were
bottom
trying to
man on the
record a
totem
snare
pole.
drum, and then he
Yeah.
jumped on the board or something.
he
like
just he was sitting behind the board. He was the kid. He was like I think like 19 or like
Yeah.
8, maybe younger than that, just sitting
And
at the
so
board.
that led to his work
Yeah.
later.
I mean, he just
And he worked
basically
with Tom
became
Petty.
a
that. He became
super
a huge
yeah.
producer after that.
Yep.
Yeah.
He worked with Tom Petty.
I didn't
He
know
worked
Tom
with,
Petty was a big deal until most recently. And I know I just said I didn't know who Fleetwood Mac was earlier.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
All right, we got to do a history lesson here.
Well, you can think about like rock music in America is so deep,
Yeah.
right? And then you start going like subgenres, eras,
Mm-hmm.
styles.
Hey, we
Yeah.
don't know who Peanut Butter Wolf is. So
That's
you know,
true.
he
That's
he
true.
doesn't really know Tom Petty. We don't know
Right.
Peanut Butter
And
Wolf.
that's okay.
Yeah.
Everybody's
Learning.
into their own shit.
I thought Tom Petty was that UFC fighter, bro. Patty Pimpleton or whatever.
Patty
dude.
Pemberton.
Yeah, dude, I thought it was
Sounds
him.
like
I
a
was like,
fighter
yo,
name.
I didn't know Patty was a drummer. I mean, a musician. And he's like,
That's
no, that's
awesome.
Tom Petty. You know, he just died a couple years ago or whatever
Yeah.
the case may be. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, damn, I didn't know he even existed. And he has like a great catalog of music
It's crazy.
that you know what I'm saying? I was like, no nigga never said anything about Tom Petty growing up ever.
Yeah.
I'm talking about. Look. I'm from like born in the Bronx, right? Was raised in Miami, and then moved to Memphis. Okay. Nigga, I'm talking about no Puerto Rican, no Cuban, no white homeboy, no half Jewish homeboy. I had no one ever said anything about Tom Petty, and so it's like y'all be like, oh no, how do you not know
Tom
about
Petty's
him?
from Florida.
Never,
Oh, really?
Gainesville, yeah.
I didn't even know
never,
that.
ever, bro.
You were from the same state as Tom Petty.
Bro, I'm from the same state as Rick Ross and Pitbull and DJ
Miami,
Khaled
Yeah.
Miami's its own state.
and Uncle Luke.
Yes.
We know
You know?
that.
Our friend
Vanilla
Taylor,
Ice.
who's actually going to be jamming with us tonight, Taylor Davis, is
Yeah.
he's actually from Miami.
Oh, yeah?
Funny enough,
Hell yeah.
yeah.
Send him my way, bro.
Yeah.
We'll slap 5.
Talk about
Yeah.
Tom Petty together.
I had
What
the
up?
weirdest. I had the
Yeah.
weirdest thing. I used to say that my wife. I was like, when I meet my wife, her favorite song is going to be "American Girl" by Tom Petty. And that's not my favorite song.
No.
That has to be her favorite song.
Yeah.
And I met my wife, and I was like playing it for her. She's like, I was like, do you like this song? She was like, not really.
Damn.
And
was
on
like,
the
okay.
next one, sorry.
I also stated that my wife would like the flats because I like the drums. No, I was wrong
No.
about that too. So those
Sorry.
were two declarative statements that
Look,
turned out to be false.
Y'all don't know Charlie from a sack of potatoes, but I went to his wedding recently, right?
Yeah.
Down
Congratulations.
in
Thank you.
his home state in Atlanta.
I appreciate it.
And they did it up so well. I was
Very
like,
happily
this is my
married.
first white wedding,
Oh, there you go.
right? And I was like, white people got weddings.
Is
like,
that when
all-
you heard about Tom Petty?
No. That was a couple years ago. I was actually arguing with Charlie's brother about the Roman Empire on a rooftop for no reason.
As one does. yeah.
Classic
Yeah.
guy talk.
Yeah.
Look. Charlie comes from like a weird. They're German, right? So
Yes.
like weird, nerdy, autistic white stock.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, you're a cousin. I was like, oh yeah, I do this super well. Blah, 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 blah. I was like, oh yeah, I see it. I see it in all of you.
That's right.
My cousins are more autistic than me.
I know, and you're autistic, bro. I love you.
Yeah.
You're a fucking half a Riri.
My two cousins, my two cousins are both in the army, and they're both like just like I don't know,
super soldiers.
One of them was a quiz bowl champion in high school.
Wow.
Oh.
I take him to trivia night, and we don't lose because
And he's also a contract killer for the government.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Those balance
Super
each other
soldier.
well.
Right, and it was like,
The
oh,
Winter
this is,
Soldier.
this is interesting. Your family, Charlie, and he married this sweet girl. Just
yeah.
just very,
no
very
Tom
re-
Petty at our wedding though.
very,
That was
very
not part
regular.
of it.
No Tom Petty.
yeah, man.
They played Anderson Paak. And
Okay.
they played
Okay.
They
Dude,
played
the-
some Grateful Dead music.
Oh, dude, I don't even know. I don't even know what the DJ was doing, but he was jamming. I got super drunk and I danced with his best friend's mom
Nice.
to the point where they were talking about it the next day.
yeah.
That's awesome.
They called me the Hurricane,
Oh,
and
that's a good nickname.
it was bad because I felt bad. She was like, "Woo, you swept me off my feet," and then her husband, his best friend's stepdad.
Yep.
Was
Mike.
right there. Was like, that's my wife, and he looked pretty pissed about it because
Yeah.
she was really happy, and and I was like, my bad, bro. Let's drink, and then we just started slamming shots of whiskey,
There you go.
and we weren't supposed to do that, but
Yeah, weddings is the thing. Yeah, no
yeah,
shots.
yeah,
But
no shots.
but
Well,
it's okay.
I danced with his wife, and he was like, "You're all right.
Just got a
You're
couple
all right.
drinks in.
Yeah,
it's
you're
fine.
all right. You're all right. Stay away from my wife for the rest of the night, but you're all right."
Listen, anytime you get a nickname, any nickname, but a nickname like the Hurricane
The
at a wedding,
Hurricane.
that's really good.
Yeah.
You did good. You won.
Yeah.
No, he won. He had an excellent wedding.
There you go, that's the right
Yeah,
answer.
There you go.
Yeah.
Congrats.
It was a good day, dude.
How
Good,
long
good.
you boys been married?
Like 3 years now.
3 years?
Yeah.
2 years.
2 years?
How'd y'all know, man? Because I just had a girlfriend and she left me, bro. No, I didn't just have her. She's been gone for a year.
Well,
I
you
don't know.
were,
been a
How do
little
you, how
while.
do you know?
you were with her.
Well, yeah,
for
we've been
years.
together since we've been 19, so it's been a long time.
Nice.
Damn, 10.
Yeah.
Nice.
What, like a 10-year courtship, 9-year courtship, something like
Yeah, I mean, we were young, you know.
that? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So you knew.
I think it's just like, it's just easy, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like you're not trying to do shit. Like it just works out.
Hell
you
yeah.
know?
That's a good answer.
yeah. I
Like you
like
shouldn't
that.
have to try. I mean, obviously there's moments when you got to try. Like
Yeah.
you know, nothing in life is going to be easy all the time. But more often than not, it's just like you're just both going in life, you know.
Okay.
And it's not. There's no friction like that.
That's
you know?
good. That's not how my relationship is at all.
Okay.
I married a crazy bitch, but I love her.
She seems nice when she's not.
Is that how your relationship is?
I think it's somewhere between the two.
Somewhere in between.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's it's like you wake up every day and we choose each other, which is
Yeah.
awesome. And that's
Yeah.
the thing. It's like
That's beautiful.
definitely.
Damn.
I'm
dude.
very lucky.
I'm single. Dave, you with somebody? You got somebody? You dating somebody? Yeah. He loves her. Damn, I'm the only single fucking.
No, he's
dickhead.
lying. He's kidding.
When you know, it'll
single.
happen.
Dave says
He's
he
lying.
loves her.
He's lying.
He said he
Hold on.
loves her.
You guys
loves
can
her.
be. You guys can be alone together.
No,
Yeah,
no,
there you
no,
go.
no,
Happily
no.
single together.
Hey, look, that's not. It's getting. I'm nearing like sad stage. I gotta find me.
Nah, dude,
I
you're
gotta-
straight.
Don't rock.
Hey,
You
there's
straight.
there's no timeline
You
for
straight.
it.
Nah,
you
fuck
I know
that.
it's what every
Yeah.
dude says, but society is like, dude, you're
I mean, there is a timeline for women, but
right.
Yeah, no, you're not on the
Not for
clock.
men.
You're good.
As long as the dick still works and I can still, you know what I'm saying?
it's not fair. But it's true.
Take a shot.
Yeah.
As long as
Yeah,
you
yeah.
always got a shot as a young man. I'll be pot bellied, motherfucking like short shorts on, but like, yo, what's up with the little mamas this year? I'll be like,
That is sad, but
yeah, it is sad. You don't want to be Matt McConaughey in that movie. What was that movie?
Where he's like, I keep getting older.
Dude,
They
they
stay
yeah,
the
yeah,
same.
yeah, that's-
age.
that's-
yeah,
yeah.
you don't want that.
It's, yeah,
All
looking
right,
back,
all
that's,
right,
that's
all
not a
right.
good.
bueno.
That's
Yeah.
not a good line.
no bueno.
That's not a
No
good line.
bueno.
no.
Gets
no.
worse every time you think about it too.
Right.
It's like-
It's like that was a hot line for the 80s.
Right. It's very
40
quotable.
years,
but
40 years later, it's like, that's a
I
little.
think that movie was in the 90s.
Really?
I think that movie. So it was based in
no.
the 70s.
Yeah, but it's not
I think
actually
it's
then.
from
Yeah.
the 90s.
Oh, okay.
There was a lot of those movies that growing up I thought they actually were made.
yeah,
when
we're
they,
from the time.
Yeah,
that-
I'm like, wait, I'm trying to give an example now.
I had never
but-
seen American Psycho before, and I just watched it, and it's from the 80s.
Oh,
It's based in the 80s.
You know, that's-
so I kind of always thought it was from the
That's a
80s.
funny
It's
idea.
from the year 2000.
Really?
Bobby, that's a funny idea because you're just like, damn, I saw Lincoln and them niggas was in the Civil War for real, bro. You see the HD was
Did
crazy.
you know they had cameras back then?
Whoa,
It's
you
crazy.
seen Jurassic Park?
you're not gonna believe what they're doing with these
Wait,
dinosaurs
so- right.
nowadays.
So Star Wars wasn't filmed in the future?
Yeah, no,
No, that was filmed in the past in space.
So how did they get those cameras back to now?
Right.
I think I meant like something like Happy Days. Like I think that was filmed in the 70s. Right. But that was based in the 50s or whatever.
50s.
So, but I think I thought that was
Yeah.
from
What,
the 50s.
50?
Yeah.
What, 50 was what? Happy Days was the 50s?
It's definitely the 50s. Yeah.
Happy Days. What is that even?
It's like I don't know. It's
Ron Howard,
Hey,
he was
it's
like
yeah.
a
Fonzie.
kid.
It's Fonzie.
yeah.
Henry
yeah,
Winkler.
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay,
Yeah.
Happy
There you go.
Days. Happy Days. That's right. They say
I
happy,
don't think
happy
I've ever actually seen it. I know of it.
They say Happy Days is the term, is a show where they get the term "you jumped a shark."
Yes, it is. Yep.
Because they literally had Fonzie jump a shark,
It was
and
like,
yeah,
this show is over, bro.
Yeah, what the fuck are you
What
doing?
the fuck are you doing over here?
Sounds like a good show. I don't know, man. If maybe that's what was required.
Well, they thought so. We gotta do something to keep the viewers.
The idea that that's failing is I
they-
question it.
Well, they had the coolest guy ever on his decline.
Yeah.
Do a fucking stupid stunt for what?
Well, the only next progression is for the guys from Jackass to literally jump a shark.
Yeah, but that
At
was
this
30.
point, if they did that,
They should
actually,
do-
have they?
they
They may
need to
have
do
actually.
that.
They may have done that already, actually. But yeah, that's the idea. Is that they're
They went swimming with sharks.
okay.
I saw
they
that.
did do that.
The Wild Boys.
Wild Boys did that.
fucking era
yeah,
was stupid.
Pontius and
That was stupid. Absolutely stupid.
dude. Yeah, Steve-O. I hated that bit, and it wasn't because they were swimming with sharks, which is like, whatever. That's some crazy shit that
Yeah.
those guys would do. They're stuntmen. Steve-O put a hook through his own cheek.
and then
Yeah.
jumped in the water. I
It was
remember that.
it
shit,
was
bro.
not fun. It was not fun to
fuck that.
watch that. Just like fucking sticking us.
That shit masochism, bro. I mean,
Bruh.
that's you know what? Those TV shows, that type of American cultural output is what makes our foreign enemies fear us, because it's like
They're wild.
these are Americans.
These young white boys are
They're
hurting themselves
They're using
for
themselves.
fun.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's like if you look at any rap music video or MTV, it's like the white boys are crazy, the black guys are shooting each other up, right? The goddamn you don't know who you're gonna get.
So don't fuck with us.
Don't fuck with America, bro. You know what I'm saying? Did you
I know,
see?
dude.
Did you see Rob Dyrdek do a fucking 10 stare?
Yeah.
They'll jump downstairs on wheels. They don't care.
I love the idea of our foreign adversaries watching TV to understand what they should think about it.
Right. Like they're watching skate videos. Like, oh my god, they're fearless.
And imagine them like foreign militaries training how to do ollies or something. Like we
gotta
will
beat them at their own
infiltrate-
game.
Clearly, in an urban environment, we need faster movement. It's like kick, push, ollie.
They're doing training. They're shooting, and it's just like dudes on skateboards and dirt bikes.
You ever seen those videos where there's like a fucking dudes with machine guns on rollerblades?
No,
No.
I need to.
Yeah, no, like in South American countries, like where they're like, they have like a military parade or something.
Yeah.
Right. Sometimes just to have like short range, quick guard, they'll have some of them on rollerblades. So
just for parades though, not in combat.
That's
no,
awesome.
not for combat, but it's
Because
like
it should be. I mean, in
like
combat
just in
that'd be
case,
amazing.
though. Just in case.
Yeah.
dude, that's a Disney movie, like Inline-Jihad or some shit
You
like
can
that.
move pretty quick on kids.
It's like we're shredding it for America.
It's summer. The fighting force you never saw coming.
Right.
Straight to Disney Plus.
That's right.
Yeah. dude.
Inline-Jihad.
Right. Fucking. Just bring back Johnny Tsunami, but it's like drones.
Yes.
Johnny Tsunami was great. That was a Disney
yeah.
Channel original movies when we were growing up.
Wendy Wu.
were
that was
the
good.
shit.
Yeah.
There was a few ones that were bangers, bro.
Yeah.
They had a few
Yeah.
bangers, and I don't know because I had no like real depth of taste then,
Yeah.
right? If I had saw The Godfather and then I saw Johnny Tsunami, I'm like, what is this bullshit?
Yeah, what is this Godfather bullshit? Yeah.
Slow ass movie. Where's
Brink was-
no? Because
Brink was everything,
because Johnny
dude.
Tsunami, they had Shang Tsung in there, bro. From Mortal Kombat.
Oh, yeah,
He was
yeah.
he was the grandfather that taught him how to surf.
Yeah.
He
Wow.
was his uncle.
He was
Shang
Japanese?
Tsung.
I thought he was supposed to be Hawaiian.
Same thing.
Same thing, Japanese and Hawaiian.
Yeah, just one got a tan.
I think he might have been Japanese actually, though.
Maybe
I think he was Japanese. Now that I think about it,
was or is.
this is why I need my cousin who knows every trivia fact known to
Oh
man.
yeah, you were
Oh,
mentioning
I'd
that.
be like,
Or
wait
just
a
to
minute.
kill somebody.
Or to kill somebody. He
Yeah.
could also
Right.
do that.
Yeah, I mean, dude.
You know what I'm going to ask him about?
You
If,
never know what you need in America.
I'm going to call my cousin and be like, hey, have you guys considered rollerblades?
Yeah,
for your
that'd be good.
Squad.
I was like, oh yeah, we have the gay squad for that.
We got do tell. Do ask, do tell.
Yeah.
Hey, look,
In the military now.
I would
Do ask, do
I
Do
would,
ask,
I would,
do tell.
I would not volunteer, but I'd donate some skates
Yeah.
just to see.
Yeah.
I want to see the best what the military can offer.
I want to
And
see. I want to see what. Yeah,
wanna
$1
see
million at the Pentagon gets you for a
For
pair
some
of rollerblades.
rollerblades.
Like what they
Can
are.
can I get a Marine on skates, please?
Winter missions, it's ice skates.
A big titty,
Yes.
a big titty Marine, because we got girls now.
That would be great.
Right,
Yeah.
chick with humongous.
Only
cans.
girls on the roller skate brigade.
Why not?
I mean,
Why not?
hey,
What's that shit called? Roller derby?
Yeah.
derby.
Yes, dude.
Got
yes.
a whole bunch of those bitches.
Specifically, I think we need lesbians. I
They
think we
would
need a
kill, yeah.
lesbian-only brigade of just like
I have a whole joke-
badass
I
rollerblade
have a
chicks.
whole
Yeah.
joke about this, bro.
Like the Valkyries.
We do need a gay special forces.
They're called the Valkyries. That's what we're gonna call them.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've been saying that.
it's a good idea.
That's what we should do.
Because look, I mean, what's more American than destroying your enemies?
Destroying yourself.
That is pretty American.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's very American.
Look, I don't know what's going to be the title of this episode, but we have at least a dozen lines.
Yeah, there's a
what
lot.
do we got?
Right.
What are we thinking?
We got 1-800 don't kill yourself
Yeah.
from the suicide portion.
we got
Right.
the Valkyrie Brigade.
BobbyMahonesMerch.com.
Bobby
That's it.
Mahone-
Bobby Moynihan.
Yeah, that's
Bobby
right.
Moynihan.
Yeah, get it right. Yeah.
Bobby Moynihan.
Um,
We got what else we got?
Inline-Jihad.
Inline. That's
Jihad.
probably what it's gonna be.
That's
I mean,
right.
that's.
That's
I mean,
pretty good.
honestly,
but that's
that's
just like recency bias. We had a lot of good jokes earlier.
We did. We'll
I
have to
don't
go back.
know.
You guys
True,
have to
that's true. Yeah,
decide.
you gotta go
Yeah,
back and
yeah.
I
listen.
think we're probably going to end up calling this episode Inline Jihad.
Let's have the listeners. If you liked option A is Inline-Jihad, please text in.
Yeah.
Look-
We'll rename the episode because it's already going to be out when you're
Yeah.
watching it.
Yeah. We will
With new
actually,
technology.
We will actually rename the episode for you. Send
Cool.
in your email
Yeah.
at goldennonsensepod@gmail.com, and we will review all
Use promo
inquiries.
code Jihad at Bobby
Yeah, BobbyMahoneyMusic.com.
BobbyMahoneyMusic.com
for a 30% increase in price.
Yeah. Exactly.
Well, I think we're there, folks.
Hell yeah!
This is awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for joining us, man.
Hey man,
Yeah,
y'all
thanks
some,
for having
y'all some
us.
good lads, as they say.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah,
Likewise. Thanks for
Yeah.
having us.
Hey,
a
I
lot of
appreciate
fun.
it, man. Look,
Yeah.
And one more
shake them
time,
boys' hands.
what's the
There you
album
go.
called? Another
Deadbeat Summer.
Another Deadbeat Summer, guys.
That's right.
You know what?
Out
Look,
now.
Hey, look,
Go buy
we
it.
should name the episode that.
That's really what we should do.
There you go.
That's probably nicer.
AKA Inline Jihad.
Yeah. Parentheses.
Parentheses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another. What is it? Another what?
Another Jihad Summer.
No.
Another Inline-Jihad. song.
Another Inline Jihad Summer.
That's it. No notes.
We're
Perfect.
almost there. Okay, love y'all. Hey, look.
Thanks for joining us,
We
fellas.
always say this on Golden Nonsense when we get off. Do well. You know what I'm saying? We really appreciate y'all. And Vaya con Dios.
Vaya con Dios,
Dios,
everybody.
yes.
I'll catch you on the flip side.